Well, the Biden-Trump rematch in the presidential election does not sit well with many Americans. A new poll says both men did more harm than good on key issues. However, that is not stopping the candidates. White House Correspondent Owen Jensen reports. Owen?
Well, good evening to you, Tracy. The AP-NORC poll shows a majority of Americans think President Joe Biden hurt the country on immigration and the cost of living. That same poll revealing that about half also blame former President Donald Trump for hurting the country on voting rights, election security, and international relations. This as each man seeks a second term in the Oval Office.
President Joe Biden speaks about racial justice during a conference organized by Reverend Al Sharpton.
There are real threats we face. There are more extreme voices out there who simply don't want to see people of color in the future of our country. They want to turn back the clock.
The president talking virtually to the group in New York from Washington, D.C.
The results are real. We've reduced black unemployment rate to its record low. More black Americans have health insurance than ever before.
President Biden also tries to appeal to young voters, announcing more student debt relief today. Opponents arguing the Biden administration overstepped its authority. Still, he writes, "I will never stop working to cancel student debt, no matter how many times Republican elected officials try to stop us." Vice President Kamala Harris blasts Republicans, too, for pro-life laws. She left Washington, D.C. today on a trip to Arizona, where the state Supreme Court recently upheld a measure protecting unborn babies. SBA Pro-Life America wrote this week, "We celebrate this enormous victory for unborn children and their mothers. Reinstating Arizona's pro-life law will protect more than 11,000 babies annually at all stages of pregnancy." Meantime, former President Donald Trump scheduled a joint appearance in Florida with House Speaker Mike Johnson. The topic, election integrity. The former president faces an even bigger test on Monday when jury selection begins for his criminal hush money trial. Picking an impartial jury posing a challenge. Trump contending the case is bogus, meant to sabotage his Oval Office bid.
Also tonight, former President Trump is planning a campaign event tomorrow near Allentown, Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania, of course, one of the swing states that could decide the election in November. President Biden also planning an extended campaign trip to Pennsylvania next week. At the White House, Owen Jensen, EWTN News Nightly.